Hi, everybody. I hope you're doing well today. I wanted to do a quick love reading for the day, so let's get into it. Okay, so we have you represented here by the Hanged Man in reverse. Ooh. They are represented by the Knight of Pentacles with the Four of Swords in reverse. And we have the Knight of Swords as representing the relationship. So, with you being represented here by the Hanged Man, it really tells me that, you are ready to get this relationship off the ground. You're like, do you want to move forward? Do you want to take this to the next level? What's the deal? What is going on? And with them as the Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Swords, I think they're finally starting to really get into gear and move forward and commit to you. And, they're the kind of person who really takes things slowly. And that can be a good thing in a lot of ways. It means that they are dependable, they're not flighty, they don't jump from one partner to the next. When they find somebody that they really want to commit to, they really want to go deep with them. They want to take it slowly. They want to get to know the person. And I feel that they've been the same way with you. Like they've moved really slowly, but also put in a lot of effort and been determined to keep the relationship going. But I think that at a certain point, you started to feel like, okay, so is this going to happen or not? Come on now, let's move forward. And I don't think they meant anything by it that was negative. I just think that when they invest in a person, they want to really make sure that they are investing in the right relationship. They don't want to waste time on a person or a relationship that doesn't fulfill them and doesn't make them happy. But the good news is, with the Knight of Swords here especially, I think that things are going to start to move forward and move very fast. I think this person is finally ready to sweep you off your feet and really take this to the next level. You might have felt like you were being left hanging before, but I think that is about to change. Things are moving really quickly. And the Knight of Swords can also be like a big change in lifestyle as well. So there might be certain changes that need to happen before this, before you guys can really be together. So the example that came up in my mind was moving. One of you guys might need to move or travel to be with the other, although that is specific to somebody. There just might need to be little changes, or I guess that would be a big change actually, that need to happen, whether they're large or small. There is like a changing kind of energy with this. Okay, so we have expectation, pathway, and child, and despair. So this person knows, like, if they don't get this going, that this could very well end in despair for them. They don't want to miss out on the relationship with you. And so it is like making them realize that without this partnership, it's going to hurt. If this partnership ends, it's going to hurt them very badly. And that might be the same for you as well. You're just really worried that if things don't take off, if you don't move forward, it could cause a lot of pain. But I also understand that you're at this point with expectation and pathway where it's like, hey, like, I thought we were going to be moved forward now. Like if you've been together for a while, it's like, are you going to commit? Are we going to move in together? Are we going to start talking about marriage? Wherever you're at in this relationship, I feel like you might have thought you'd be a little bit further ahead, or you made it clear from day one, this is how I want the relationship to unfold. And if we're not committed at a certain point, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to walk away, even if it puts me in this despair. You are willing to walk away from somebody in order to have your fulfillment. And that's wonderful. It means that you are putting yourself first. And in reaction to you kind of putting your foot down a little bit and saying, hey, like, we have to move forward, we have to commit. I think that this person did get themselves into gear. And they might still be just thinking about it. So if it hasn't moved forward yet, you will hear word from this person very, very soon that they want to move forward and they want to move up and, again, commit, take it to the next level in one way or the other. With child here, they may have a child where they're just very, very responsible and practical, and they put this child first. And that may have been ultimately the reason that they took some time before they took things to the next level. They just are very responsible and want to make sure that their child's well-being is number one, and that's the way it should be. And but of course they're also thinking of you, and I think of themselves and what their long-term future will look like, because at some point this child will, grow up and move out of the house, and then I think this person is starting to think, okay, but what about me? What's going to be left for me outside of raising this child? So I think they're thinking of two things, their child and themselves, and trying to bring it all together and make it all work. So let's pull an advice card, and then we'll close out this reading. Again, if you haven't heard from this person, yes, I want to move to the next level, to move forward. You will very, very soon. The Knight of Swords is a very fast-moving energy. So for your advice, you have Sandpiper Spirit, Be Playful, and Turkey Spirit. Give with gratitude and grace. Okay, so while you are, if you're waiting to hear back from this person, or you're even a little bit scared of taking it to the next level, just be playful. Concentrate on what brings you joy and happiness and fulfillment, and give with gratitude and grace. And I think this goes back to the child. It's like this person, I feel like being gracious about them wanting to put their child first. It's what will really work out much more in your favor if you have a more sort of parental generosity and understanding that their child will be number one to them, especially as that child is underage. I think if you kind of allow them to have a little time and space to put everything together, you'll have a much, much better outcome than trying to force things forward. I get the sense that you've already kind of said your piece and put your foot down and said, hey, we need to move to the next level, or I'm sorry, I have to walk away. And now this person just needs a little bit more time, a little bit more space to just really put all of their priorities together and make sure that you're at the near the top of that list. So just be patient and be playful. And again, you should be hearing good news very soon. So that is your love reading for today. I hope it was helpful. If it was, let me know in the comments. Thanks so much. Take care.